A false quote attributed to actor Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson has been circulating online, claiming he referred to Israel as evil for its actions in Gaza and called Prime Minister Netanyahu a heartless criminal. This rumor emerged in July 2025, with a post on July 26 on X, formerly Twitter, that included the quote alongside an image of the Israeli flag and a photo of Johnson. The post garnered nearly 3 million views, over 24,000 shares, and 100,000 likes. Variations of the quote were also shared on various social media platforms, including Blue Sky, Facebook, Instagram, Threads, TikTok, Tumblr, and X. However, searches on Bing, DuckDuckGo, Google, and Yahoo found no credible evidence that Johnson ever made such a statement. If he had publicly criticized Israel or Netanyahu, it would likely have been reported by news outlets globally. Snopes reached out to Johnson's representatives for comment on the fabricated quote and will update the story if they receive a response. The earliest known instance of the quote appeared on an X account named Global Lens News at global_lens_new on July 24th, where it had a different ending stating, "The Israeli government and its Prime Minister Netanyahu are sons of a B**********. This account had only 13 posts, all created in July 2024, with the earliest dated July 23rd, 2025. In another case of misinformation, the same user falsely claimed that Oprah Winfrey said, "Humanity bleeds in Palestine because of Israel. There's no excuse for oppressing an entire people. Raise your voice." Searches revealed no record of Winfrey making such a statement. The quote attributed to Johnson began to spread in late July, coinciding with reports from the Integrated Food Security Phase classification that about 2 million Palestinians in Gaza were facing severe famine due to Israel's military actions and blockade. On the same day, the New York Times reported that U.S. Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene became the first Republican in Congress to describe Israel's actions in Gaza as genocide. For more context, a previous fact check examined whether a video truly showed actor Harrison Ford referring to pro-Palestinian supporters as a force of nature. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson was not 15 years old in this football picture. He was actually 23. In early 2025, social media users circulated an image that seemed to show a younger version of the actor and wrestler Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson running in a red football uniform with the number 74. Many posts with a wide reach claimed that Johnson was only 15 in the photo. One user on X captioned the image, "Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson at age 15, aspiring football player, 1987, which garnered over 240,000 views at the time of writing. This claim also spread on Facebook. The photo is real and has not been generated by artificial intelligence or altered through digital editing. It does indeed feature Johnson, but not at age 15. The image is from 1995. When he was 23 and part of the practice roster for the Calgary Stampeders, a team in the Canadian Football League. Therefore, the assertion that the photo shows a 15-year-old Johnson is incorrect. Johnson joined the Stampeders practice roster in 1995 after going undrafted in the NFL. He was with the team for about 3 months at the start of the 1995 season, roughly from late May or June until August of that year. Born on May 2nd, 1972, he was 23 when the photo was taken. In March 2021, Johnson shared the image on Instagram, stating, "The CFL changed my life." He had previously shared a post from another user featuring the same photo in 2018. The official Calgary Stampeders account also posted it in 2014, noting, "Dwayne Johnson was on the Stamps practice roster in 1995. He later became famous as a wrestler and actor." Johnson commented, $7 bucks in my pocket when Wally released me. Defining low point, but motivated me to do more. Hashtag grateful, hashtag grind, hashtag Uncle Wally. The Wally he referred to as Wally Buono, the coach who eventually cut him from the practice roster. Neither Johnson nor the Stampeders have provided details about who took the photo or when it was exactly captured. However, based on the timeline of Johnson's time with the team, it is likely that the photo was taken in mid-1995. Daryl Slade, who identifies as the official historian for the Calgary Stampeders and is the author of Stampeders, The Years of the Horse, posted on X at Johnson, only participated in exhibition games in 1995, but was on the practice roster for about 3 months. According to newspaper reports, Wally Buono nearly dressed him for a game on 3 occasions. In August 2023, Slate also shared a clipping from the Calgary Herald dated May 31st, 1995, confirming that Johnson was 23 when he joined the team and featuring a photo of him that closely resembled the one in question, including the same jersey number. This newspaper clipping can also be found on the newspapers.com website. In Johnson's autobiography, The Rock says, published in 2000, page 147, which is accessible through the Internet Archive, he mentioned that the Stampeders training camp started in June 1995, further verifying that he was 23 at that time. The date of the Calgary Herald article suggests that the training camp may have actually commenced a bit earlier. As for the origin of the rumor, the claim about Johnson's age in the photograph likely arose from a different image he shared on Instagram in October 2019, where he stated he was 15. In that post, Johnson described the photo as showing that special time when I was a 15-year-old punk kid, 6 feet 4 inches, barely 200 pounds, with a creepy mustache, and forced to leave Hawaii to live in Nashville. The 2019 photo later circulated on social media with the caption, "The Rock being The Rock even at 15 years old in 1987. It seems that social media users mistakenly mixed up the 2 images, applying the caption from the teenage photo to the later one from his CFL career. We have also fact-checked other claims about Johnson, including assertions that a photo of him wearing a Keep America Trumpless t-shirt was genuine, as well as rumors that he left traditional Hollywood to join tech billionaire Elon Musk's new non-woke film studio. The Rock exits Hollywood for Elon Musk's non-woke studio. On May 15, 2024, SpaceX Mania released an article titled, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson leaves Hollywood for Elon Musk's new non-woke film studio. The piece suggested that Johnson was stepping away from a successful Hollywood career to create films that reject the current woke culture. A Facebook page for SpaceX Media, called The Patriots Lovers, shared the article, and some users appear to take the story seriously. However, the article was not based on real events. It did not reflect an actual career shift for Johnson and was meant to be satirical. SpaceX Mania had labeled the article as satire above the headline. We have often reported on satirical pieces about Elon Musk, including a claim that he invested $1 billion in the non-woke production company of actors Mel Gibson and Mark Wahlberg.